We're back, and you're listening to The Adam Harman Show on Talk Radio, 790 AM, KABC. You know, we're back here again with best-selling author and entrepreneur, Kurtis Lee Thomas. Kurtis, thanks for hanging with us.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
All right. He's such
fun.
a cool dude. You know, you got to check us out on YouTube, by the way, because we're at The Adam Harman Show on YouTube, and you can see his smiling face here. This guy is great. He's like this glowing beam of happiness and coolness, and he means business. So we're here to talk about business today. Ooh, but spiritual business. There we go. How you hanging in there, Dovey?
I'm hanging in here.
Oh, that's our cosmic astrologer, Dovey
yes.
Leroy. There we go.
I am in the building.
She is in the house. Hey, Kurtis, question for you here. There have been a number of comparisons between your book, which is a top seller out there on Amazon right now. It's called The World Is Yours, The Awakening, and The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Can you go over some of the similarities and differences?
So the similarities is that The Secret did an amazing job of bringing the law of attraction to the mainstream. And at that time, I think it was probably 10, 11 years ago. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's what the universe needed. It's what the world needed. It was the law of attraction to be broken down in such simplistic manner. Mm-hmm. But it's the tip of the iceberg. You know, iceberg's mass, 90% of it lies beneath the surface.
Aha.
You know, and the law of attraction was just the tip of the iceberg.
So your book is like 7,000 pages long.
It's 7,000 pages long, squeezed into 274.
It's amazing.
So it talks about the other laws in the universe.
By the way, that is like the prettiest book I've ever seen.
Oh.
Whoever did your artwork on that, I would buy the book just to stick it on a shelf and look at it, but I had to start reading it because it was pretty darn good. Good. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, that's great.
All right.
Thank you. So it talks about the other laws of the universe, but it talks also why the secret was a secret.
Okay.
Because think about it, it was a secret, right? Our parents didn't teach us it.
Right.
You know, our school didn't teach us it.
Heck no. There you go.
So it's like, you know, why is it something that's so powerful that can completely transform our lives and have us manifest whatever we want? Why wasn't that not taught to us? So I delved a little bit deeper down the rabbit hole as to why it's a secret, because when somebody has a secret, they're trying to hide something, and they don't want you to have that information so you don't use it to your benefit or use it against them.
Aha.
It's quite simple. So calling the law of attraction the secret, I mean, it was great marketing.
Right. There we go.
It really was, and it definitely was a secret. It was the big secret. But there's bigger secrets.
Really? Oh, come on.
The secrets behind the secret, which is the subtitle of the book.
We don't have enough time to take the whole book on, but
no, we don't.
But come on, give us a little more juice here, big guy. Come on.
I mean, for one, we live in the most astounding times in the history of the planet. And I'm not talking 2018 years. I'm talking about the entire history of the planet. I mean, this is the first time that we're ever having an entire planet, an entire human race evolve and ascend at the same time.
Wow.
And a lot of people don't even know we're in the ascension process. A lot of people don't even know what ascension is. But this is what we're in. We're in this project. And every single religions that never agreed upon nothing, they went to war and killed each other over indifferences. They're actually all agreeing on something right now. And that's that some sort of cosmic, godly phenomenon or event. It's here, and it's all intersecting at the same point, time, and space.
Wow.
Right here, right now, in this lifetime. I'm getting goosebumps going up my spine right now because it's actually happening.
I thought that was the air conditioning, man.
You know?
No? Okay. No. I'm getting the goosebumps too here. I play way too much. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's absolutely marvelous. I love that. You know, they speak about the concept of in the beginning when mankind first either came here or was evolved here to consciousness, and it's still up for grabs on me. But that we were all in one space, and then we decided to go out into the world from different perspectives to explore this beautiful land, this beautiful beingness that is this planet from different perspectives. We called those different groups and different religions, and we went out to be able to gather up all of these experiences from different perspectives, different religions, and then come back and bring them home. And I'm having a weird feeling what you're saying is this is the come back home moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Home stretch.
We're in the home stretch, Bob.
Bring it home, baby.
Bring it home, baby. That is great. Hey, so like, why did you write the book, and who's it for, and how can people get a copy?
Yeah.
Now, once again, say the name of the book.
The World is Yours, The Secrets Behind the Secret.
All right.
Is the name of the book. And it's such an interesting question because people would always ask me why you wrote the book.
Yeah.
And I never
I'm going to do it too.
It's interesting. I just figured this out like 2 weeks ago.
All right. I'm glad we did not have this 3 weeks ago.
No, seriously, because
Okay.
I never could answer that question properly. Then I just read this book by Simon Sinek. It says Start with Why. And my why of why I did what I did, which was write the book, was because I had a powerful message that needed to be heard, and I felt like I could deliver it in a way that was super digestible for the masses, the people that maybe didn't know what a chakra is.
Right.
Never mind ascension and what's really going on, but, had no ideas that crystals have metaphysical power. Just anything, nothing about nothing. I could give them this book, and if they could only have one book for the rest of their life, this book would get them through the entire ascension process.
Wow.
From wherever they were. That was the purpose of it. But why I wrote the book, I never wanted to become an author. I never wanted to write a book. But my why of what I was doing, the book was just ended up being how I delivered the message. And apparently books is a good way to deliver your message.
There you go. I have read a number of reviews on your book, and that has been a consistent a sort of common denominator in the reviewing process, that you are able to take these complex, very, very intense subject matters and put them into a form that individuals can understand them, and not just understand them, utilize them in their lives.
Yes.
Yeah, that is really, really beautiful. I've seen so many people, and since you are this combination of Deepak Chopra and Tony Robbins all in one, okay, I'm gonna throw this question at you. You ready?
Sure.
He's ready for the question.
Shoot.
And I want a long answer. No,
I'll keep it short.
Make it meaty answer. And I'm sorry for all the vegans in the group here. We have vegans here. All right. Over the years, I've seen so many talented healers, artists, writers, and speakers fail to monetize their talents and turn them into financial abundance in the form of a career. You're a confident, driven, successful entrepreneur in the field of human potential and consciousness. What would be your advice to help them turn the corner on that one?
Yeah. Oh gosh, you do see it so much, and I feel bad for a lot of people who get these like Reiki certifications.
Yeah.
And then they'll go through all all these courses and classes, and they'll get Reiki 1, Reiki 2, Reiki 3, and they're like, yes, I'm a Reiki master, or I'm a certified hypnotherapist, and then now they have no clients.
Right.
Or they're like, they want to be a speaker and they have nowhere to speak. So I think with your conscious career, it's just a matter of kind of where you're at. So if you're an author or you want to be a speaker, then if you're in the very beginning stages, you just have to do as much free stuff as possible. And I know that's so, sounds so contradictory, but, a CEO of a company spends 80% of his time building relationships. And the rest is really marketing. You got 15%, is in marketing, and 5% is just the admin stuff that no one wants to do.
Right.
However, you got these people on the 5% spending all their time doing that stuff when it's really all about building the relationships. And that's why you do the free stuff, is you do the free stuff to get in the door and to eventually get the bigger gigs. So I mean, and if you're further along on, your journey, my advice that worked for me is, create a program. A program is where I seen the most of my success. I ended up creating, I was doing one-on-ones, and and after you have your client, you have to keep them, get them in some sort of program. But I created a program, and I sold my first $10,000 package.
Wow, that's great.
And then I created another program. I said, let me create a $25,000 package. And I created a 20, and I sold it. And if and it's like whatever the movie that is, but if you build it, they will come.
Yes.
And it's all with self-value, and it's like, if you value yourself at a higher value, people will pay that. So create some program that you can go out there and teach it over the weekend, and people will come. You just have to create it.
Right.
You know, create the program and get the word out there, and people will come. And you know, if you're gonna go fishing, you might as well catch the big fish. That's the big thing that has really completely changed my career, because you never see, you know, pictures on the wall in an executive's den of him holding, you know, 15 trout. You know, it's usually like a 400-pound marlin.
There you go.
You know, so it's like, you know, go for the gusto, and you'll be surprised. You know what people, you know, will come out of the woodworks and say, "Hey, I believe in you. You know, I'll join your program. I'll take your course."
You know, in reading some of your information on your bio, one of the things was you're in elementary school. You're the only person in elementary school who had their own cell phone. Even the teachers didn't have a cell phone at that time. This guy had such amazing skill as it related to just getting out there and just being okay with the word no. Okay, I think most of it's being okay with the word no. That you would walk around with a wad of money. That's the only reason you got in trouble in high school. You'd had a wad of money in your pocket because you always were out there selling. Always be closing. You were Mr. ABC.
ABC, yeah.
Oh boy.
The wad of money was actually in elementary school. So yeah, I mean, it's always been a thing of mine. I think I was selling jewelry back then. So
Jesus.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Hey, folks, stay with us after the short break. We'll be back again with more of our conversation with best-selling author and celebrity spiritual advisor, Kurtis Lee Thomas.